Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. Oh my God. The excuses that people use to keep themselves from having to go into work. Absolutely no different than what we used to share with teachers when they said, "Where's your homework at?" "The dog ate it. I lost it in the mud. I didn't want to bring it in here." But I've never heard of the one that came up to me yesterday. "I can't come into work today because my car has a flat tire." Okay, now here's the thing. Instantly, I could have had a reaction, and not a positive one at that. But I'm trying to understand the current situations of this modern day world. The reality of that person saying, "My car has a flat tire." Where I planted my heart was, oh my God, we're there. Not everyone can afford a brand new tire, let alone just getting it fixed. Because if you show up at some tire place, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg. And especially if you have to buy a tire, a pre-owned one is going to cost you $75 to $150. So in reality, my reaction to the person saying my car has a flat tire was, oh my God, I am so sorry that you're going through this. If you don't have the money to fork out to fix a tire, where are we growing as a generation? Now, here's the thing. I had to Google the subject, the craziest excuses that people use to not have to come to work. Here's one. "My cat is caught in the dashboard of my car. I do not want to start my car. My parakeet, it's got the flu. I think I need to be here with my parakeet. The roots of my true hair color are showing. I can't put myself out there. You don't need to know what the roots of my hair coloring is." The universe is talking to you, and you decide to stay home so you can receive it. Now, am I guilty of this kind of stuff? Of course I am. My excuse, and I usually do this a month or 2 months out, and in some cases, it's been almost a year out because I am an entertainer. When my stages are calling me, I have to show up and I've got to place myself there. And I come up with one thing. I am not available. Now, that's not an excuse. I'm just telling you, I am not available. Hey, it's Arroe. This is the Daily Mess, a chronological walkthrough in everyday world. I am a daily writer, a silent wolf. It is my calling to just observe life, to be able to listen, to write notes, to become a student of life as well as a teacher, to create conversation. This is the Daily Mess. You know you're old when... You know you're old when. Most of the time, that statement is associated with the music that you're listening to. Be it that you're not old enough to listen to what I'm listening to, or I am too old to listen to your modern school. The other day, I brought up the TV show Scrubs and how it's made its way back to digital television. The 20-year-old coworker gave me the most oddball look. I followed with, Zach Braff. Zach Braff is in Scrubs. This was it. An empty expression lit up his continuation of not knowing what I was talking about. When Zach Braff makes you feel old, it makes you want to reevaluate what you're watching on television. Now, I'm not watching the sitcom based on reliving my past, but rather finding amazing interests in some of the best television writing in entertainment. The same is almost true when I tap into Johnny Carson on the HD antenna. I'm not there to watch Johnny Carson, but rather to try to figure out what the hubbub was all about. Why do they look at him as being one of the greatest of all time? I didn't live it, but at least I'm trying to be the student to understand it. I just want to see what the stink has always been about when it comes to Scrubs, when it comes to Frasier, when it comes to Friends. I'm still not a Friends fan. And I feel like that, whoa, dude, what is your situation, buddy? You know you're old when... Take away the music, take away the entertainment on television. What's going on in society that makes you feel like I just no longer fit in? And why don't you fit in? There are many times that I have to explain to my wife, it's not that we're old. We just want to be the cool people that happen to have some experience. We want to be those that want to go out and have a great time with any generation without any type of judgment. We just want to participate. What makes us old is when your body says it's time to go home at 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and they're just getting the party started. You know you're old when? What a great writing subject for you to even begin a writing journey. Not to sit there and make fun of yourself or to downplay your ambitions in life, but to understand your evolution, to see what you've experienced versus what you don't want to go through because you think, well, I'm old. No, you're not. Life is beginning every single day. Take that step. I'm Arroe, and that's the Daily Mess.